Happy Saturday and welcome to the Ramashram Satsang Weekend Workshop, where you will learn a modern satsang method for obtaining peace, light, and love in your life. My name is Shivangi and I will be introducing the facilitator for today's event. But first, I would like to give you a brief overview to this satsang session. If you direct your attention to the screen, you will see that the first element is satsang. Satsang is a scientific method whereby we may obtain peace, light, and love in our lives. It requires no physical skill, spiritual accomplishment, or meditation experience to begin this practice. Satsang consists of two words, Sat and Sang. Sat means positive energy, and Sang means to be with or to be in the presence of. Therefore, the word Satsang means to be in the presence of positive energy. The next element is meditation. Meditation is an important part of satsang. When we meditate, our consciousness is drawn from worldly objects and directed inward to focus on a single thought. In doing so, our minds become calm and our thoughts become pure, leading us to higher states of consciousness such as enlightenment, peace, light, and love. Inner orientation. There are two types of satsangs, inner satsang and outer satsang. An example of outer satsang would be chanting or attending pilgrimages. When we practice outer satsang, we have the potential to change our behavior. But it is only through the practice of inner satsang can we obtain higher states of consciousness, such as enlightenment, peace, light, and love. This is the type of satsang we will learn today, where we meditate in silence. Group sessions. These weekend workshops are structured for group participation. When we meditate as a group, our focus is improved and our personal progress along our spiritual path is expedited. By regularly attending these weekend workshops, the benefits of group participation are amplified. Joy and inner happiness. All beings wish to experience joy. Joy is the eternal longing of the soul, but it is only through the practice of inner satsang can we obtain a joyous state. Each time we practice satsang, our inner happiness gradually increases, ultimately culminating in a state of joy that we experience 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Next, the agenda for today's session consists of three parts: the informative session, the practice session, and the interactive session. During the informative session, a lecture will be given about a satsang topic, our founder, or some relevant spiritual topic. During the practice session, instructions on how to meditate will be given, followed by a brief period of practice. During the interactive session, you will have the opportunity to ask questions or there will be a panel discussion. And now, I would like to introduce the facilitator for today's event. He has over 40 years of satsang experience. He is the grandson of Guru Maharaj, the founder of Ramashram Satsang Mathura. He was born into a satsang family where he witnessed his family members obtaining states of enlightenment and live lives of peace, light, and love. At an early age, he began traveling with a mission throughout India, facilitating satsangs. During that time, he witnessed the positive effects that satsang could have on mankind. Upon arriving in the United States, both he and his wife continued to facilitate satsang for local satsangis. He has led teams of satsang members in translating important satsang literature into English and has worked tirelessly to make satsang more accessible to Western and English-speaking audiences. He currently travels throughout the United States, India, and England, facilitating satsangs while maintaining his duties as a husband, a father, and an IT executive. Today, he will teach us a rare and ancient form of satsang as taught by our Guru Maharaj. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sanjeev Kumarji.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Glad that we are here in Satsang. So today, I'm dedicating this session to Dada Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Guru Lalaji Maharaj. His birth date was Basant Panchami, which was yesterday. And so, I had recorded I had recorded a video in India, and I think you can see from that video that I'm a bit tired and probably under the weather or something, but I think still worth listening to how Guru Maharaj met his guru and some of the, uh, you know, his how Guru Maharaj has described the other Guru Maharaj's uh, first lesson that he gave to him. Um, so yeah, let's. So one, if you could play the video now.
Guru Maharaj met with Dada Guru around 1910. And initially, when he met Dada Guru, all he found was that he was a good person and everything was very normal. There was nothing special or nothing that would show him upfront that this person is very spiritual or very accomplished in that way. However, they clicked pretty well. Guru Maharaj was attending to Dada Guru's wife who was ill, and Guru Maharaj was practicing homeopathy. So that's how they met. And then the plague came, and during the plague, the family was sent to the villages, and both of them, Guru Maharaj and Dada Guru, decided to take a temporary shelter in house that was up the hill somewhere further away from the town that was besieged by plague. So they were living together. In this process, they used to take a walk together around the Ganges River. So this whole process brought them somewhat closer. However, still, he said that there was no discussion about any spiritual or religious topics at all. Later on, what he realized was that Dada Guru Maharaj's guru, actually applied very ancient technique called Tawajjuh, which is without somebody's knowing, cleansing somebody's heart. And it comes from the Sufi background. Dada Guru Maharaj's guru was Maulana Fazl Ahmad Khan Sahib, who was a Sufi saint from Naqshbandiya stream or Sufis. One day when they were walking, Dada Guru Maharaj was actually singing or humming something. And so Guru Maharaj asked him, like, if you have such good voice, why didn't you pursue that? And to that he said, I would have if I had not found something better. And Guru Maharaj, with his background of things, immediately it clicked to him that the only thing that is higher than music is probably spiritual pursuits. So that was Guru Maharaj's first real clue. Dada Guru Maharaj knows about spiritual things, and that is when he started asking him more questions, wanted to know more about him and his practice, etc. So sometime later, one day they were walking towards the river, and Dada Guru Maharaj said that, why don't I give you a lesson today? Let me teach you meditation. While walking, they came to a small hill, and there was a hut there. So they just cleaned the ground in front of the hut. And Dada Guru Maharaj said, you sit right in front of me. And then basically, he said, close your eyes. And he gave him some instructions. And Guru Maharaj said that immediately I felt so light. And then he saw this light coming from Dada Guru into his heart. And it was an experience of a kind he had never experienced before. And later on, Dada Guru Maharaj told him that he has started him from the fourth realm, the realm of knowledge. And then he gave him some techniques. He taught him some very ancient but techniques through which you can develop some special mental powers. And then he said, like, don't use it for a demonstration or for worldly and materialistic pursuits. So he agreed. So that is how this journey started. And I think it goes back to probably the 1910-11 time frame.
So, interestingly, the way this first session that Guru Maharaj had with his guru, actually, exactly what happened there is what we practice. You know, the only difference is that Dada Guru Maharaj said, so sit in front of me, and from my heart, light is coming to your heart. And what Guru Maharaj, when he packaged it for public, is like, you can choose the source of the light, a conscious source based on your belief, but in the light form. And the light is entering your heart, distributing throughout your body, and you are becoming that light form. So it's no different than where Guru Maharaj started his journey and went all the way to enlightenment. This is, you know, Dada Guru Maharaj, Lalaji Maharaj, Ramchandji, he, you know, with his Sufi guru, attained enlightenment at 19. So both of them used to say that we all can do this through proper guidance and proper self-discipline and a practice that is consistent and deep. You know, and the goal of this practice, as per Dada Guru Maharaj, is that it makes a mukammal insan, which is a good human being. So it's not like more religious, more spiritual, more, you know, accomplished in this way or that way. It's like just through this process, you should become a better person. And I think we need some good people in this world so that the wars and the conflicts and the day in and day out, what we hear in terms of the negativity, I think we could probably do with some less of that. But, you know, at the core is the practice. That's what we will do now. So eyes lightly closed and still and relaxed posture, and just think of the source of this transcendental energy and form of light is right here, right now. And the light is coming into our heart, distributing throughout our body, and we are getting completely and totally immersed in that light. If mind wanders away, which it will, just bring it back to this thought and this thought alone, that this light is entering our heart, distributing throughout our body, and we are getting completely and totally immersed in it. We are becoming the light. Let's start. So happy Saturday, everyone. Glad that we are here in Satsang. It's a nice occasion, remembering Guru Maharaj's Guru and Taru, thank you. You know, you sent me a very nice note, and that arrived, during this whole Basant Panchami time frame. So really appreciate it. And then Himanshu and Arvindji are joining from London there. And Christy, how are you?
Hello. How are you? It's nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm not on camera.
No, that's all right.
And happy birthday to Guru Maharaj. I lit a candle before we went into meditation. It's an honor to be here for a special occasion. And I just wanted to ask you really about him. If you could, as it's his birthday, just share what he was like as a character.
So this is Guru Maharaj's Guru, right?
Yes.
Where it all began, I guess. You know, I think how powerful he was. So one, I think the early age, very, very early age, an interesting part here is, so his guru, Sufi saint from Naqshbandiya, Sufi sect is like, so he chose him. That he said like this process was, like Hindus, Indian lineage, and I want to give it back to you, and so that you can spread it back, because a lot of people have forgotten about it. So I was saying like how powerful he was. Like he gave directive to multiple people, and now there are, this Ramashram Satsang Mathura, but there was 4 other streams of spiritual consciousness spreading machines or communities or families that came out of this amazingly accomplished personality. What I think I talked about in the video is like he was a very unassuming, used to work, had a family, wouldn't talk about anything religious, spiritual, that I am this or that, nothing at all. It was when my grandfather and one other person actually insisted that he said, okay, let's make this more public. So yeah.
So when Guru taught Guru Maharaj, what was like the first thing that he said to him that he wanted to spread out to everyone? Obviously light, but was it to be good? Was good the heart of everything that he wanted?
Yeah, one of the things that on Substack I have, there was a discussion, what's the difference when you start on the heart center versus like a slow ascend, the Kundalini Jagran from the root chakra to the top. And I think his view was that starting from the heart chakra, you know, is like middle of the road, in the sense that if you do it here on the Agya chakra, where in between the eyes, you can, you know, become more spiritual faster, but you know, you get a lot of powers and capabilities, but that become distractions very quickly because ego comes in the way. Heart chakra gives you more humility, more love, compassion as a byproduct rather than ego. So yeah, I mean, one of his statements was that, you know, this process makes you a better person, a good person. And if there ought to be a purpose for us humans, it should be that we become, you know, quote unquote, good people and make everybody around us better people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was just curious, and this week, well, you know, I've been very sick since December. It's been a very long journey to getting better. I've only been better for a few days, but I have such a strong exhaustion from it all. And there have been days when I've been, yes, feeling sorry for myself, feeling frustrated, and, you know, just wanting to get up and start my new year. And I think the only comfort that I have had is from meditating and connecting to Guru and the light, because it's been very hard. I haven't seen a human being in person since Christmas, because obviously I've been,
So
yeah.
not well.
So it's been a very tough. I think it's been a test of strength and patience, and that's probably, I feel like I've come out the other side winning a war of some kind, you know, with the strength. But I do feel very grateful that the light got me through it, because before I found this, it's been a year, actually, 2 weeks ago, since I joined.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have come out the other side without like actual depression. So I'm very grateful, and I'm grateful to you. So thank you for all your guidance in the last year.
No, I appreciate it. And yeah, Taru said it's been 4 years, and you know, one other thing that both Guru Maharaj and the other Guru Maharaj started was, uh, it's like, we're not creating a religion, we are not creating a cult, we are not creating a registration process. We're just family. You come in when you like, you stay as far as you like, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
very
it's nice to know that there's a place to come and you feel like you just belong. And when we're meditating, you can still feel, you know, the collective energy from all of us. So
absolutely.
it's very special.
Yeah, actually, I was just reading, and how much Guru Maharaj has written is just crazy. You know, it's like this is a small book. You know, he wrote on his guru, and I think I've shown you this one, which is the volume book. And then every day I find like another booklet, another book on devotion, on this and that. And um, uh, so I was reading one, and he was mentioning that, um, you know, it's the collective energy of the group, the family. He referred to it as family. Is um, is very, very helpful for all individuals, because, you know, so on one hand the process works, and you know, and they have probably, you know, created this formula, but this formula works, but then it multiplies when you have people who, you know, come together with the same intent to embody this transcendental energy, and then the effect multiplies.
It does. You can feel it. It's almost like you all connect with each other on an energetic level, and it just makes the experience feel more safe and maybe magnified.
Yeah.
Would be a good word. So yeah, thank you so much for bringing us all together. And I'm so glad that I can speak again. I have my voice back, and I'll be back on camera next week. Hopefully I won't be looking white.
Well, we'll look forward to that.
Thank you.
Sure thing. So what else before we wrap up? So yeah, so Jeff, how are you? AC?
My day for the meditation was very, very good, Sanjeev.
Great, great. Good to hear from you. You're doing good?
Yes, my mother and I have been enjoying life on meditation like every 3 years or so.
You're right, right. Awesome. Always glad to have you here. You know.
Yes, I sure do.
So, Arvindji, Manshu, how are you?
Namaskar, dear. Namaskar, everybody. Happy Saturday, everybody. Again, blessed to join. Every time one is able to join, it's amazing. And as was being said by Christine and others, really blissful. Thank you. If I may, with your permission, I should like to read the words of Dr. Mohit Kumar, Puja Dr. Param Puja Dr. Mohit Kumar. He wrote on Dada Guru Maharaj's birthday of Basant Panchami the following words. If I may, Bhaiya?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Basant Panchami. It is associated with a new beginning in terms of the universe. Tree gets new leaves and new flowers. It gives the world radiant, colorful sight. This new transformation has inspired our gurus to begin meditation or teaching their students. But new leaves come only after shedding of old leaves. This is exactly what is needed internally. Shedding of old thoughts and vairagya is essential to get Guru's knowledge, to be capable, as you said previously in the last Saturday, of receiving and retaining that light that you pass on as a baton from Guru Maharaj. The sun starts to rise northwards on Makar Sankranti. It increases in intensity, which further enhances on Basant Panchami. Sunlight gets from white to yellow, which becomes red in summer. This yellow clothes are worn, yellow rice eaten to make equilibrium with the environment. Yellow is the favorite color of Goddess Durga. The fields become yellow with mustard flowers. So this time, new vibrations are seen everywhere around you. The changes in universe inspire the people to change themselves also. Those who grab this opportunity will conquer new heights. The definition of living is that it has the ability to move. That's what Param Puj Chote Bhaiya, Param Puj Papa Ji told us to do. Aage badho, quote unquote, aage badho means keep moving forward and improve your place and your surroundings. You can come out of marshland by your own effort and with Guru's grace. Your efforts will change your situation. It's the right time to make efforts to change. This change was God gifted to us in form of Param Puja Dada Guru Maharaj, who came in world to change our lives. He himself led a very tough life. His family was wealthy in the beginning, but during early childhood, his father died and all the wealth was taken away by relatives as he was immature at the time. Afterwards, he got a job in the collectorate for 10 rupees per month. He used to walk kilometers daily to save few rupees. He had not changed his love for spirituality, and he was chosen by his guru for salvation. This is the truth that nobody can know. Nobody can know his guru completely. Hence, it's the guru who gives knowledge by his own compassion. It is said, na kuch kiya, na kar saka, न करने योग्य शरीर जो कुछ किया गुरु किया बने कबीर कबीर. Meaning Kabir was transformed not by his own efforts but by the mercy of his master. So that's all I wanted to share. Thank you, everybody. Namaskar.
Sanjeev, your mic's off. We can't hear you.
Thank you. I was
That's-
actually I was talking to myself then.
You were. Go back to the
Yeah.
beginning.
Okay. Yeah. So, maybe that gave you time to digest what, Arvindji was talking about. My youngest brother wrote that. And so Mahimaji actually reminded me of a couple of things on the question that Christy, you had asked about Dada Guru Maharaj, what he stood for. So when Dada Guru Maharaj told Guru Maharaj to go ahead and propagate this method, approach, etc., so one thing he said was love unconditionally, selflessly. So there is no unnecessary expectation from people, because that, so unconditional. And then he said, just, share this with anyone and everyone who comes and is interested, irrespective of who they are, where they're coming from, so like no other factors like religion, sect, community, this, that, whatever. It's like just share. And then he also said that, this is a process of building yourself and helping others, and that should just continue. It is a work that never finishes. So yeah. Another thing which is very unique, actually, I'll give you two perspectives that are more personal, but recently I kind of realized or re-realized, it's one thing when Guru Maharaj wrote lots and lots of books and stuff in Hindi. So when he wrote his first book, he actually, he just literally threw it in the dustbin. So like, I think that was one way to make sure that the ego doesn't get in the way. And second book is always better, they say. I read it somewhere recently. But what he mentioned as instructions was that, yes, you may be comparing this method with others, but you have to respect other religions, other prophets, other, saints, sages, respect. So that was a clear instruction that after that, Guru Maharaj, like whenever he mentions, Kabir Das ji or anybody, it's just, very, very clear, clearly, respectful. And there was another thing that I was thinking about, which is, again, just an observation. I recently, if I look at the world, even in the schools, offices, bigger communities, countries, there are always these geographic or other cliques. And, I actually felt that people I respected in satsang, Guru Maharaj and everybody around him, did not, they were like, this unconditional love is not having some boundaries and not for specific sect of people, specific type of people, people from a specific, so that if you look, the history of Europe, even India, the West, always people find, I belong to this place, this religion, this, there are ways in which, and I even observed recently that there are people from certain background, they will help each other to rise above the rest. But what I learned from this process is that you share freely, and it should, the process is to go to the most people, those who don't have anything, need to have something. And if you share what you have with them, that's the right thing to do. You know, I still remember my father once said, like, I said, like, you travel so much, and, you know, travel in India those days wasn't, you know, as easy. And he said, like, there are people who can't come to visit me because they can't afford. I go to see them. So, you know, those are people who, you know, the connection is this spiritual connection. That's all. All right. On that note, love, light, and peace be with you. Great session. Always, you know, feel good to be with you all. Thank you.
नमस्कार भैया
Namaskar. Namaskar, Bhabhi ji. Namaskar, Arvind ji, Himanshu, Richa, Jeff, Lalaji, Mahima ji, AC. Thanks, Juan.
सादर चरण स्पर्श भैया
Namaskar. Omkar, Taru,
प्रणाम भैया सभी को
Geeta, Poonam ji, Abhishek.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
नमस्कार
Namaskar, Sujata ji, Rajat.
प्रणाम भैया
नमस्कार भैया सबको
प्रणाम भैया सबको
नमस्कार।
प्रणाम
प्रणाम भैया
Namaskar, Poonam.